Have you ever struggled to learn how to tie a tie? Does it look too difficult to do? So you go to the store and you buy one of those cheap pre-tied ties that fall crooked whenever you bump onto one. Well, I'm here to tell you that tying a tie isn't actually that difficult, and I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. Today we're going to be going over the history of the tie, how to tie a tie, and why knowing how to tie a tie can be important. Neckwear can be dated back to ancient Egypt when pharaohs would wear golden braces around their neck as a symbol of wealth. The more braces you had, the more wealthy you were. This evolved later into the 18th century when ascots were popular, which was a large piece of fabric that would fall over the collar of your shirt. During the late 19th century or into the early 20th century, they thinned out and became a lot more popular to wear straight, so you could see more of the shirt on the inside. I'm going to teach you two ways how to tie a tie today. There's one that's a little bit more simple how to learn, and the other which is a little bit more complicated, but in my opinion looks a little bit nicer. So starting out, you want to make sure that you have the short end of the tie on your left side and the larger end of the tie on your right side. A way I like to adjust it is the short end of the tie should be right about at your belly button. You'll take the large end of the tie and bring it over the small end of the tie, like so, bringing it back around through the back side, and then wrapping it around again, and bringing it up through the middle, and pulling it through that loop that you just created on the bottom, and pulling it to make it tight. You'll take the short end of the tie and you'll pull it, and you'll be able to bring it up to the top of your shirt. And the same thing to loosen it. The second way that I like to tie a tie, and this is my personal favorite, is you'll actually start with the tie backwards. So you'll start, and the way you can tell it's backwards is there'll be a folded line on the back side of the tie. So I will start with the tie backwards, but again, with the short end of the tie being on the left side and the large end of the tie on the right side. This time, you'll take the large end of the tie under the small end of the tie and bring it up and through like this. Then you'll bring it across the front and then back up and then through the middle again. This way, in my opinion, looks a little bit more straight. It's not lopsided on one side, and I prefer tying this whenever I have to wear a tie. Tying a tie isn't as common as it is today, mainly due to the fact that a lot of people just wear a shirt unbuttoned like this, and they think that's nice. But a big thing why I like wearing ties is because it stands out a lot more compared to people who might not wear a tie. It's an extra piece that you can have colors on it, you can have patterns on it, and it's really a way that you can help stand out. It makes a statement, and it's something that you don't see a lot of people do today. So that's a really big reason why I think tying a tie is important. Today we went over the history of tying a tie, 2 different ways on how to tie a tie, and its importance to society. Thank you.